Welcome back, folks, to the world of Azera. Last week, Ryan, Elly, and Ariana sat down with their war council to devise the perfect plan to kill the Emperor, Empress, and perhaps their old friend, the Crown Prince Atlas. Armed with potions, spells, rituals, weapons, and good old-fashioned drive for justice, the team breaks up an attack on the castle into 3 fronts, only to be met with a series of obstacles dispatched by the Caraquette guards. Welcome to Darkness and Dragons. I'm your Dungeon Master with Melissa, and with me as always is...
I am Laura, and I am playing Ryan / Verity, the Azamar Rogue.
I'm Sarah. I play Elly Pillwickin, the Sylphie Barbarian.
And I'm Michael, playing the happy-go-lucky wizard, Ariana.
So, last week we decided there would be 3 fronts to your attack on the city. You are trying to invade, for our new fans, you're trying to invade Caraquette City, which is the place basically you were all kept slaves / grew up, and you're gonna go and try to kill the Emperor and Empress and hopefully free people from their evil reign. And in doing so, you have a 3-pronged attack. So Elly leading the main battle force, is coming across the river / lake. So in our little picture to the right there, you can see that there is a lake that they would need to cross before they can get to Caraquette, and that's where Elly's forces are going to be crossing the water together. Then we have a slightly smaller force inside the city that's going to be causing some chaos, blowing some stuff up, trying to, make some distractions and hopefully save a few of them wizards for later, because they would be handy. And then we have our smallest team of 1, where Ryan is sneaking into the castle, and she's going to try to use her brain and her charisma to save some lives and change some hearts, like a true Phantom Thief of Hearts, because I've been playing a lot of Persona.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. It's a solid plan.
Assuming everything goes as imagined, it's a great plan.
It's a plan.
What else is there to say besides that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Let's start with some chaos in the city. So, we have about 150 soldiers or troops who are marching into the city, and the goal is to sow chaos wherever you go and hopefully get the guards to pay attention to you so that your friends can get in unscathed. So, Michael, there are 3 different locations in the city that have been noted as particularly good places to cause some chaos. There is a brewery district that is empty at night when you guys are attacking, and the added benefit of all that alcohol would make for a real big boom.
Yep.
There is the dockyards, being able to cause some chaos there and kind of distract from the water in a meaningful way. And the third thing that would be really helpful as a distraction would be something in the noble area of the city. Leon, your rebel friend, has suggested that maybe lighting a fire in the noble quarter gardens would be good, as it will spread, but at the same time not necessarily get to houses that are, full of people who can't get away.
Right.
So, anything you want to go to first? What do you want to deal with?
I think the first thing that we would want to do is the brewery district.
Everyone loves blowing up alcohol.
Yep.
So you've got a cracks team of experts. Are you taking everybody with you? You're going to take Tiff and your zombie with you?
Yeah, and how many other... Because I think when we left off, did we have any problems coming into the city?
Yeah, you guys had to fight off a small contingent of guards just outside of the city. It was basically dealt with by, a few click blades, and you snuck inside. So this is sort of the beginning of your plan as such. So far, nothing has blown up.
Okay.
So it's sort of a divide out through the city and start sowing chaos moment.
Okay. I'm just going to. So I think in the morning I would have let my. I wouldn't have recast Raised Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So my zombie, I would have just like pointed towards the city and just had him walk in.
Yep.
And yeah, I think it's time to blow up some things in this area.
All right. So let's do a quick skill challenge to see if you can basically make this as big and as devastating as you can. So when you get to the brewery district, which you can do pretty easily, there's some guards walking through the streets, but mostly they're not paying too much attention. They're looking for people who are evading curfew, not like people sneaking around like sneaky sneaks. And yeah, you arrive to an area that has about 6 breweries within a city block. What are you going to do?
Okay. I think I'm just going to blow one up.
Okay. How do you decide which one?
I'm going to look at
Although
Tiff.
I do appreciate the simplicity of the plan, though.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm going to look at Tiff, right, and be like, that one?
Tiff looks a little sad. Like she likes this place. That's her favorite brewery right there.
Okay. That one.
They do make the best stuff. It's the highest percentage.
Okay, what about that one?
Okay, no, we'll use them. It's fine.
No, I mean, it's all the same to me.
They're all gonna blow up. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna save lives, right? It's gonna be fine. They can rebuild.
I hope so.
Bigger and better.
I really hope so. I don't know.
Okay, so you go towards the first brewery. That is called the
Hop Spot.
Ooh, the Hop Spot.
Oh, that's good.
It's like a craft brewery. Okay.
Well, yeah. It's Caraquette. You know Caraquette's a bit.
Yeah.
You head into the first brewery, and it is empty. Doesn't seem to be anybody here. How are you going to decide where to plant your bombs?
Is there an area where there's like a lot of very concentrated alcohol? I don't know how alcohol is made.
You're looking for the stills.
Sure, let's look for the stills. Like Penny wouldn't, or Ariana wouldn't even know either, because neither of her characters have ever done this kind of stuff. So she's like,
there.
I think she's
Never done a brewery tour?
No, she was too. Both of them were too busy doing other things.
True. Okay, so you make your way to the stills, and you see that they have quite a lot currently in use. Are you going to try to time the detonations in some way?
Sure.
Do like a cartoon thing where you've got like a rope and you like light it and you run away.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah, let's do that, because I don't have any other way outside of like throwing a potion or having Tiff throw a fireball, and I think we'll need those
also
fireballs.
chuck one of your fireball bombs.
Yeah.
Okay, give me look at your skills and let me know which would make sense for you to be able to do what you want to do.
Okay. Most of these are social, because Penny's a very sociable person, so I can't really persuade them to work.
Nope. Shockingly.
I know, right? Can I do like an investigation to figure out where the best place to put one of these bad boys would be?
Sure.
All right. Here we go.
See how good it is.
Okay. That's an 11.
Okay, 11's not bad.
Not bad.
I mean, you basically figure that, alcohol blow up, so let's put it near the alcohol.
Yep.
That will blow up the biggest. So you find the old stuff, the good stuff, and you're going to plant some of your sister's bombs there?
Sure, because how many do we have?
You guys had... Let's say you have 2 per location.
Okay. So I think I'll put one right there, and I'll pocket the other.
Okay. All right. Cool. So you don't really have a great way of delaying this timer. So you can try to make something. You can try to just like flat out boot it, like athletic style at the door.
Yeah, I think we'll try that. I think
just like light it and we're like, run, run, run.
Yeah, I think it'll be like a Molotov cocktail, right? Where you just kind of like put a little bit of like parchment or like a sheet into it, light the tip, and then just chuck it.
Okay. Ariana is going to create a Molotov, the first one in history. No, there's no way. They're definitely traditional. Yeah,
they've been around for a while.
All right, let's see your yeeting skill.
All right, is that athletics or acrobatics?
If you're chucking it, let's go with athletics.
Okay, that makes more sense.
You got a good throw, like a good strong arm.
Yeah, less about accuracy, more about distance.
Yep.
Natural 1, and I don't have any modifier on that, so that's a 1.
That needs to blow up. Okay. Oh, how badly does this go? Because I'm tempted to say it just falls at your feet, but that's not that bad. I think it still works. It just also attacks you and your sister.
Yep.
Okay, so let's get a dexterity save.
Okay, dexterity I'm all right with.
All right.
13.
13, all right. All right, so you both take half damage from this. Here goes rolling. 18. Oh my god. 18 plus 11 is 29.
I was going to say, if you said 18 plus 11 is 29.
33 damage in half. So you both take 16 damage, right?
Cool. Yep.
Yeah, so you and your sister both fly out of the front of the brewery doors, like action movie style, as it blows up and like lands, like covering your heads. But there's like a lot of screaming, like it's not as elegant as like an action movie. Like if cool guys walk away from explosions and don't look back, that's not what you're doing.
No, we are like
your sister grabs you by the arm and starts dragging you away as other stills begin to go up in the building and it starts spreading, and you guys run through the street like screaming away from the brewery district.
Yep.
Which is working. People are definitely looking out their doors and paying attention.
Cool.
So chaos has been sown. The beginning
and I think
has happened.
At this point, we're just going to start chucking one bomb potion into the windows of the other brewers.
The other ones?
Yeah.
All right, you start chucking a few other ones in, and it's definitely spreading. You can hear alarms going nearby from people who are trying to basically call for aid from the firefighting services in the city.
Okay. Then I want to like grab Tiff and be like, okay, I think we need to go to like the noble place now, like the noble neighborhoods.
Yeah. Okay. I guess trees can't blow up on our faces at least.
I'm picturing like my hair is all like blown back and like soot covered.
Yeah. She's the same.
Yes, please.
She's the same. Yeah, you guys stumble off towards the noble quarter. Let's have a quick stealth check. Are you guys sneaking your way there?
Yeah, I think we're sneaking our way
Let's see
there.
how well it goes for how well you arrive at the next location.
Okay, so that's a sneak check.
Yep. Sneaky.
Sneaky. That's a 16.
Okay. That's not bad. All right. So Ariana and Tiff do their sneaky sneak onto their next location. A little worse for wear, but still there. Let's flip to Elly. Elly, you are outside of the city walls. You are watching alongside Sarita, who is helping you basically coordinate your whole plan here. and you see a slightly delayed explosion from inside the city. Like there's a few small little explosions and then a big explosion. And this is clearly the sign that it's time to go.
Okay. I'll tell everyone to start moving out.
All right. Are you going to lead the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Super. So you make your way towards the edge of the water, and you need to set up these basically ways of you're going to try to hide the army as this hole goes down. So we knew you were going to try to use a wall of fog. You're going to try to use the freezing to get across.
Yeah.
So people start getting that going. You see the mages begin to cast the fog spell, and the plan is it's going to kind of roll with your army. You're going to be making the bridge as you go, so it'll be like this big floating ice thing, and as you move forward, it's going to melt behind you. So there's nothing dangerous about that.
Yep. I don't know. This is a great plan.
How are you going to assist your troops in doing this effectively?
Well, I don't have anything really that could help them with that, but I guess just making sure everyone stays in formation, staying quiet. Yeah, just keeping our eyes peeled.
All right. What's going to be your best skill to help you do that?
Survival?
Let's say survival in this case. I'll let you
Okay.
swing it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I'll let you swing that. I mean, I think that's kind of why they're here following you and not someone, no offense, smarter.
None taken, though. 19.
19. That's pretty darn good. All right. So your troops begin marching, and in spite of their fear, they're doing not too badly. The timing is a little off. Clearly, the wizards are not used to working at this kind of like pace. A couple of them, including Nicholas, stand on the coast, and they're sort of, it looks like casting some kind of rituals. They're going to hopefully help sustain the whole thing as you go. And you begin to step out onto the water. How does Elly feel about that?
Great.
Great. You had a lot of sounds.
Yep. Definitely not scared of drowning or anything.
It'll be fine.
No. It's fine.
The ground feels fairly solid. I mean, it has to be to hold this many troops, right?
It's fine.
Your Pegasi troops are sticking close to the ground, trying to not whip up the wind too much and disrupt the fog as you begin advancing. Let's see how well the guards do at spotting you. So,
No.
You see a couple of guards who are patrolling in boats. They've got like this, like they're still pretty close to the coast, and they're just kind of skirting the edge. They're pretty close to you and Ben, and you're all hidden in the fog, but maybe not for long.
I'd like to, like.
Are you trying to explain to Ben that there are people there? Because you can speak. Yeah. Like, I mean, it is like an army marching. Like, you're not silent.
Sound carries over water. I'm trying to be smart here.
Okay. All right. He sees them.
Okay.
There's only two of them.
Two of them? Does he have like a crossbow or anything?
Yeah, he has a crossbow. What do you have?
I could launch a javelin at it.
Yeah, let's get Javelin Elly going.
Yeet.
So I feel like you and Ben try to time it at the same time. So let's see if you two can like one hit each of these guys. And stop them from sounding the alarm.
Okay, yeah. Okay. 17 plus 6, 23?
That hits.
23, okay.
Ben also hits. Not as well as you. But he is but a human man.
And then 9 points of Le Piercing.
Oh right, you don't do like a crap ton because it's a normal weapon.
It's a normal weapon. I'm also not raging.
You can't rage yet. Cool. So you both hit your guard. Yours hits kind of like just below, right here. Let's look at it, and like pins him back. So there's just a boat with like a spear, like javelin sticking out of it. It's pretty gross. And Ben does indeed hit the other person, but only in the arm.
Oh my god. Pull out another javelin and I'm just gonna like try to just hurl it as hard as I can.
Let's see if you can beat this person on your the thing that tells you who goes first.
Natural 20.
Yay! Alright, see if you can take this guy out.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Ben goes after this guy, so it's all up to you.
Okay. It's 7 points of damage.
Yay! You did it! Thank God.
Him in the arm. What
See, I didn't. I'm not used to using a crossbow, Ellie. It's kind of just for show.
We'll talk about this later.
We are going to train you in crossbows later.
Yeah.
All right.
Whip your ass into shape.
You join back into the fog, but as you are going, the ice beneath your feet begins to melt because you have fallen a little bit behind the army to deal with this.
No.
How do you want to try to get back in time?
Fuck. Yeah. Gonna just start running carefully.
Okay, so you're gonna try to like athletics it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, hello, I'd like to outrun the ice. Thank you. 8.
8. That's definitely a number that some people roll. People who stay alive, for sure. Wow. I was pretty sure Ben was going to fall in the water because he wears plate mail, but he rolled a 20. So that doesn't happen. Ben begins running ahead, and I'm going to say, yeah, you start falling behind. You kind of wait a moment, like thinking, should I go grab my javelins? I might need those javelins. What if the cracking begins and you start running back as fast as you can towards it, and one of your legs falls through the ice. Your leg is ice cold.
Oh, go pull it out.
Okay. Okay. Let's do another survival check, but this time, actually, no. You know what? It's not going to be survival. It's going to be a will save because you are terrified of drowning.
Sorry, a what save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Sorry.
It's no good.
Recognition lives in here.
Sure does. Okay, that's pretty good. Synthetic 20.
Okay. You begin to pull yourself out, thankfully breathing through the tension and through the fear. You put yourself flat down on your stomach and you begin kicking, feeling the ice crack beneath your feet as you kick, pushing you further and further up onto the ice. You are shaking when Ben grabs you by the forearms and pulls you up, and you race back towards the main front of the army. You are now shaking. You could probably say it's from the cold.
Yep. Cold. So cold.
You keep marching, and he's clearly trying to like rub your arms and trying to soothe you down, but it's not that easy given what you're walking into and the amount of tension and stress you've been under.
Yep, I'm just like shaking him off. I'm like, no, fine.
He is very unsure, but he stands beside you and continues to march, keeping a close eye on you.
Great.
All right, phase 1 complete.
Not scary at all.
You didn't die. All right, our last approach was Ryan, who was trying to sneak into the castle as a commoner and got caught, let's say, by Evelyn, who kept the house when you were living here and who definitely recognizes that you are not the fake person your ID says it is. So when we find you, you are in one of the sitting rooms, and there are some guards outside, but it's just you and her at the time being.
Okay.
You got to figure out a way to convince her to either let you go or help you, or you can just cut her down. Up to you.
No, I can't start stabbing people yet. It's not that time. It's not time. I'm gonna make it all the way to Raf if I start cutting down people now. Okay. All right. I got this. It's fine. It's fine.
What are you doing back here?
Right. This probably seems really weird. I get that.
You made enough of a mess of things when you left.
I didn't. We didn't. We were just. Look.
Where is
the thing is. What?
Prince Arsen? Where is he? Is he okay?
Yes, of course he's okay.
You kidnapped him. What do you mean, of course he's okay?
We are keeping him safe for now.
Is that a threat?
No, not to you. I'm sweating.
Wow.
I'm sweating. Okay. See, now the thing is we're trying to change the way that things are done in Caraquette. There are some people who would agree that slavery and owning people is wrong, and I was hoping that I could speak privately with Prince Atlas and see if I could convince him to join us.
Let's get a roll for you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna roll for this.
Oh. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yeah, basically, as you are trying to convince her that you just want to talk, you're just here to talk, you hear an explosion from the city. She stands up and like grasps her chest like and goes to the window.
That's weird. Something must be happening outside. If you need to go check on that, I mean...
She throws open the balcony doors and goes outside to look at the city, and you can see the flames burning in the distance from the brewery district, which is now quite in flames.
Okay.
There are a few guards outside the room. If this was like a a BioWare game, you would have like a trigger option here, like push her over the ledge.
Okay.
Renegade.
I was a paragon. I have a shotgun.
Paragon sometimes.
Well,
But as you said, do you have the time?
not really. Okay, here's the thing. Right. So from the balcony, what? Okay, I'm hoping that with this explosion, that's going to start to draw people's attention away from the actual building. Now, is there any way I can climb up? I mean, I'm athletic. I'm acrobatic.
You could, but she is definitely gonna say something if you don't take her out in some way.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna bash her over the head. Sorry.
All right, let's see.
Like a good one. Like I don't want her to die, but I don't want her waking up anytime soon.
Okay.
Sorry.
like a heavy concussion.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Let's see if you can hit her.
She's not looking. What do you mean? I'm behind her.
You still have to roll for it.
Okay, fine.
You're the dice maker. You have so many dice.
I know. You're right. Okay, what am I doing? Just a
You're just
unarmed? Just a roll?
I mean, are you using like the butt of your weapon, like your rapier or something? Oh, you don't have your rapier, do you?
No.
I don't know.
That's okay. I know where some are stored.
Let's say unarmed. You can pick up something decorative. Like, do you want to pick up like a vase or a book or I don't know, a bust?
Statuette.
Yeah, a statuette of Arsen's face.
I'm doing this for you. Muffin. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Slam it.
Sorry. Oh, it doesn't matter. Do I get a +3 to hit for unarmed?
I don't think so. That seems pretty high for you.
Okay. 9?
Okay. You do indeed hit her. Let's see if you do enough damage to knock her out. I believe unarmed is what, a D4?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hit reach. It is bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier, is what my thing is saying.
Okay, there you go.
So I don't roll?
Because you do how many? 1?
My strength modifier is 0. I'm not Ellie's the strength person. I'm not the strength person.
I mean, it's true. Like,
This is not my bashing people over the head is not what I do. This
really
is
not.
not.
It's okay. She takes 1 damage, and then she turns to you, horrified.
Can you hit her again? Fuck. I'm sorry.
Just keep smacking her.
Do I not get any sort of like bonus because I am hitting her with a statue? I'm assuming like unarmed is like if I was punching her. No. But this has to be.
You're not proficient in busts of your boyfriend's face. Like at some point you should become proficient in using statuettes to take down your enemies. Like a drunken master, but all I use are statuettes of other people I've beaten.
Not on my CV.
Oh, here's a good thought. You would still get sneak attack, right?
Yes. Is my sneak attack bonus the same on a statuette strike? I'm not calling it unarmed. Statuette strike as it is on my. Do I still get the 1d8? So 1d4, and then my sneak attack damage.
Let's do it.
3d6. That's more like it. That's more
better.
like it. I can't hit her for 1. No, thank you.
Ryan's life. Just one dice at a time. She's just smashing this woman's head slowly.
You bitch! Sorry.
I feel like I need to give you a bonus to this moving forward because it's just so delightful.
13. Oh, okay, that was really good. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay.
No, 12. Hold on. 17. Sorry,
how much?
17.
That is enough. I assume you're being non-lethal?
Yes.
Okay, cool. She drops like a sack of potatoes.
Okay, Right.
Arsen's face looks at you like very Flynn Rider.
Alright. Okay. If she's not in a place where I don't I don't want her to be discovered, so can I just drag her somewhere where under a table, put a rug over her?
You can.
Thank you. Okay. We're trying to keep this.
How well do you hide her?
Well, quickly, but efficiently.
How well? No, roll for it.
Oh.
You have to decide what you're rolling for.
Oh.
Are you going to be smart about this? Or are you going to be... Could be deception, I guess.
Yeah, okay, sure. Deception.
You can use investigation to be like, where wouldn't I look?
Deception. I'm going to go for deception. I'm going to deceive people from seeing her by disguising her as a lump of pillows. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. 21.
21. All right. You're going to throw, you said put her with some pillows and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know, in a corner or
you towards the side of the room there's a little seating area and you sit her up so she looks like she was doing she got a little book propped up. She looks like she was reading and maybe fell asleep. Unless you notice, you move her hair to cover the large bump, and you put Arsen's face back on its little stand. All right, let's see if you can get to the next balcony.
Yep, we're climbing.
Okay, you gonna use anything to benefit you? Do you have any gear you can use?
I got gear, but I have rope. It depends what it looks like. If it's easy enough for me to climb without having to take out all this crap, then I'd rather...
It's a high ceiling. This is a fancy castle.
Yeah, but from the outside.
Yeah.
Look, if there's brickwork, toe holds, finger holds.
Okay, all right. I see where you're going here. Let's see what
plants.
It is. It's not super great for climbing.
Fuck.
The castle rolled a 3 and how climbable it is.
Great. Okay. Great. Okay. I have rope. Do I have anything to attach to this rope? I got a rope.
Throw it up to the next balcony? Like a grappling hook?
Is it? Oh, that's not gonna be enough to hold my weight.
It doesn't need to if it hooks.
That's true. I have a crowbar. I have a hammer.
A crowbar at the end?
Yeah, sure. Let's try that. Yeah, I know. It's all gonna be very clangy. I get it. I know. I realize this is a terrible idea.
Clangy, but that's okay.
Yeah. Bit jammy, bit clangy.
Actually, you know what? You are on the second floor. If you want, you could climb down. Which actually might work better for you because, assuming...
What level is Raf on?
He's on the first.
Oh, yeah. Then yeah. Why am I going up?
Why are you going up? You're like, maybe I could... Wait a minute.
Why am I
It's because you're used to trying to sneak into Arsen's room, which is on the 4th floor.
Okay, sorry. Muscle memory.
After a momentary hesitation, you tie the rope. Let's do a stealth check for you climbing down the ropey rope.
Okay, good. I can do that. I can do stealth. 20.
All right. You elegantly climb down the rope in your new black leather outfit. And you land on just outside of the castle. So this would be near the courtyard, near the training area where Elly was always training with Atlas. And you are quite close, actually, only a few rooms over from the medical bay.
Ward?
Ward. Let's say that. The medical ward. There you go.
Sure. Yeah.
You land and you hide in some bushes as a few guards walk by, talking about how things are blowing up in the city. Let's fly back to Ariana.
E-
You successfully snuck through the city all the way to the Noble Gardens. This is a beautiful garden that you used to hang out in as a child. Well, one of you used to. It's full of like big old trees and like fancy flower beds. There's like a fancy like what is it, like pagodas? It's
Yodas?
Isn't that a thing? The things you sit in? Or are these the things you go under?
Yeah, pagoda's like a open air.
Like a gazebo?
A gazebo has like a closed roof, though. Pagoda has an open roof.
Weird.
See, this is why we have fancy Laura. Who knows all these weird details. Thank you for bringing your queenly knowledge. It's very, very beautiful here. It's quiet. It's fairly peaceful. Now you're gonna blow it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna like turn to Tiff and be like, do we really want to blow this part up?
I mean, I don't really want to blow any of this up, but if we want to cause chaos in this part of the city without hurting anybody.
Yeah, I don't want to do this either.
Like,
all right.
what other options do we have? Like, we could try to light some houses on fire. I guess.
I know.
I guess if mom and dad aren't home, we could. I don't really want to burn the family estate.
Right. Yeah, mom and dad. Should we check on them? Like, where do you think they are?
Leanne said they were taken away to answer questions, so they're probably not home.
Just hope that they're not like, in like the dungeons and whatnot. They wouldn't.
Well,
they wouldn't
if
be down there.
At least we're going. We could find them, right? They wouldn't have killed them, right?
I hope not. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of this is still new to me, so I'm still trying to piece this all together.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. It's going to be really, really hard to light this stuff on fire. Everything's fresh and in bloom. Like, how are we supposed to do this? Like, once it's burning, it'll go, but...
Yeah. I don't have any spells yet, but I've heard that there are certain spells that you can actually suck the life out of things. If we could do that, we could kindle a lot of these trees.
Yeah, you do necromantic stuff, right? So, like, could you suck that?
Not yet. Not yet. I've just heard about it in theory.
You
Still
could
kind of
try,
study.
though, right? Like with some kind of arcana check, maybe you could.
I can try.
Maybe you could break.
Would she even know what an arcana check is? Like, that's talking about the game mechanics.
She doesn't say arcana check, but that's what she means.
It's like Sonic the Hedgehog turning to the screen and be like, maybe you want to run faster, guy. Come on. Push the other arrow faster. Come on. Push the A button to make me jump, idiot.
Press B to jump. Press B to jump.
Yeah, I can do an arcana check. You want me to do an arcana check?
Do it.
That's a 19.
All right. What is Ariana thinking about? Like, what abilities or spells or knowledges? Like, what are you pulling on that will help you direct this?
I think she's heard about the spell, and I'm just trying to remember what it is. I want to say it's like life drain or something along those lines.
I was
like
playing
there's a
Monster
legit
Arts game once, and one of the spells that the witch has is called Wither. And
Wither, maybe that's what I'm thinking
I
about.
may have used it on a man's penis.
Ugh.
On the plus side, it stopped the orgy ritual real quick.
Well, yeah, I would have. I'm just looking for it. Like, there's... Let's see here. But I think it might be a higher spell.
Blight?
Blight, yeah, I think that might be
Or
it.
transference?
Blight might be the one. Let me just quickly look at Blight. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about because it drains all the moisture and vitality from it.
There you go.
It's a 4th level spell, and I have access to that next level, but I wouldn't.
Ooh, all right.
So I think she's like studying about it and like learning it, or not necessarily learning it, but like kind of like theory. She kind of figures the theory about it.
Okay. All right.
So.
Okay. And you rolled a 19?
I rolled a 19.
All right. Which tree are you gonna do it on?
I'm thinking like the one that's probably surrounded the most with other ones, so that once it goes up, it has the highest chance of getting the other ones.
Okay. Sounds good. So you put your hands on the trunk, and you think about your study, and you think about blighting the world, and part of you feels like, no, I'm gonna say you feel sick to your stomach doing this.
Yeah.
Like it feels really, really wrong.
Right. Yeah.
And you feel underneath your fingertips like the bark begin to dry and crack. And the tree begins to wither, the leaves begin to like fall off, but they're still all green. And you are standing, if this was like a movie poster, like Penny would be standing in front of this tree, like hands on it in horror, looking up at this barren, dead tree in the middle of this beautiful garden.
Now, I have a wizard feature known as Grim Harvest, in which when somebody takes damage using a necromantic spell, I get hit points back.
Okay.
Would that have happened?
No, the tree doesn't have traditional hit points, but that's good to know.
All right, I'm just going to like fall to my knees and like try to hide my cry, but it's like a weak sob. And I think she's just going to turn and start to walk away.
For a second, Tiff goes to follow you, and Malik, who's been traveling with you, who is one of your commander buddies, who's a giant rock man, puts a very stony hand on her shoulder and shakes his head. And they begin to set the explosions all into the base of the tree, kind of packing them densely together so that when they go off, probably a lot of wood shrapnel. Do you want to do anything else before you head to the next area?
Now, the next area, what was that next area?
The next area you need to do is the dockyards.
Is that on the way to the castle? Or am I heading in like a different direction?
Let me think here. Oh, here's the map.
Yeah, you got the map.
So we've got the breweries over there. The dockyards here. The dockyards are pretty close to the castle, actually, because the castle's kind of like right against the river. So there's an entrance not too far away, and that's kind of where that is.
Okay.
Yeah. So that will get you close enough. Maybe you'll even be able to time it to help Elly's troops get through the wall more effectively.
Okay.
Cool. That was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Thanks for making everybody sadder.
Hey. What'd I do?
Back to the ocean friends. Back to water buddies. Eliwick's troops marching fearlessly to their deaths.
No.
Okay, you guys have made a fair distance without much damage, but you hear alarms going off on the castle walls, and you see archers beginning to line up along it. You knew it was always a matter of time. You couldn't hide forever. This was always going to happen.
We're so sneaky in the fog.
Yes, so that is a benefit, is you guys are still in the fog, which will mean that they are kind of at disadvantage to shoot at you. But you also have a large force, which means that they may not be aiming at anyone in particular, you know, kind of like Redcoat style. Like, let's just throw some arrows and see what happens. So, the most important thing for you to do right now is to continue to protect the mages, which you realize as soon as one of the arrows hits one of the mages who is creating fog, and one side of your army becomes visible for a moment before the others manage to shift and cover again.
Jesus, okay.
So, what are you going to do to try to stop them from getting smashed? They don't really have a lot of options. Like, they're marching and casting, so they can't really dodge or do much.
I was gonna say, do I have, like, any Viking style people with shields? Can we do like a shield wall and like
So you want to call everyone with shields up to the front?
Yeah, but also like one mage, one shield as well. Like each, like someone to protect them.
All right. Let's see how well you can get this across as a bit of chaos goes throughout your ranks.
Great.
Choose what stat you think would be good. A phalanx of power, not a phalanx. Really?
What?
No phalanx.
Nope. Wait, what am I rolling for again?
That's up to you.
I guess I would say just wisdom because I'm not sure.
Oh, no, sorry, it's a skill check.
Yeah, I rolled a 17. I'm just trying to add what.
Figure out what it is.
Yeah.
It could be a persuasion. It could be is it survival? Not for you, really. Not this moment.
I'll just say wisdom. So it's a 19 then. Because I guess be smart.
Be smart with a 19.
Be smart.
All right, Ben begins to run down the opposite side and starts yelling and.
Like, protect the mages.
Yeah, he's got like Ben, who has been very quiet and soft spoken, like one-on-one and in small groups. He like has like a hell of a yell when he wants to. This definitely would have given you away if you weren't already being given away. So that's good.
Cat's out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag now. Someone's gonna be like, "Is that Ben? Ben?
Hey Ben, what's up?
Why are you walking across the water with some troops, Ben? I thought we were bros, Ben."
Where you been, buddy?
Normal questions. Okay. So yeah, that goes pretty well. You manage to readjust your troops in such a way that they are defending each other. There are not enough people with shields to be able to cover everyone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get them to. Oh, this is so bad because we can't stagger the troops because you only have a small area to march on.
Like everyone is doing their best. Like Ben is up there trying to shield two of them. You have people who are like they're like people holding saddles in front of them. Like people are just trying literally everything they can to try to cover up, but there's just not enough for everybody.
Just gonna try to like pick up the pace.
Okay. Let's see if you do a athletics. Try to make everybody speedy.
Yeah. That's 22.
22. You do so effectively. Everybody picks up the pace a little bit in terror of what's happening, and you close on the castle walls.
And then just try to protect our overheads, I guess.
Cool.
Shield.
Is there anyone you are personally trying to protect, or what is Ellie's role in this moment?
I guess I'm just trying to like guide everyone.
Okay.
I don't even have a shield.
It's true. You just have your body.
Just my body.
That's just that raging body.
Yeah. Yep. It's fine. Yeah, I just and guess maybe have our own archers start firing back.
Okay, I like that. So you're going to try to thin out some of their numbers a little bit. See if the archers hold back a bit, and maybe wait until they're at the back of the fog to try to get a clear shot, and then fall back in to sneaky hide.
Heck yeah.
All right. I'll roll for your archer friends.
Oh, thank
How well? Let's give them. Let's average. Let's be nice.
Let's be nice.
Let's be nice. They're having a rough time. Like, you guys are still fairly far out. And there's certainly fewer guards on the wall, and it's harder to shoot up than it is to shoot down. But they're doing their best. So you continue to march on, faster speed. You can feel the ice beneath your feet. And unfortunately, as the ice begins to, as you guys begin to speed up your marching, and there's a bit more of, let's say, all the heavy people concentrated in one area, the ice again begins to crack.
Fuck.
The mages are doing their best, but they can't keep up the speed and the thickness of the ice necessary to do this.
Can I try to help?
You sure can. How would you like to do that?
I'd like to take off my right glove.
Okay. Ellie goes to the front of her troops, pulls off her glove. What does everyone see?
My hand is not a normal hand. It is made of solid ice. Yep. And I'm just going to palm the ice and just try to get everyone across.
How much of your power do you force into this working? You've done little things before. You've, chilled glasses and stuff. Do you give it your all?
I'm gonna give it my all.
Is this 100% Ellie? 110% Ellie?
Yep, we gotta get the troops across.
Okay, all right.
Whatever the cost.
Let me just do this. Okay. The ice stabilizes, and the troops begin rushing by Ellie, who is cemented to the ground, breathing heavy, hand plastered to the ice, until she is swept up by the last few soldiers and half carried while she gets her head back around who she is.
Probably.
And you close in on the wall. Good job, Ellie!
Thanks.
You used your super dangerous power. So for those of you who are watching at home, all of the players have one super secret ability that they can use once in the entire season that will let them do something badass. And Ellie just cost herself something, which we will find out later.
So excited.
No,
Wait, we all have a super secret power?
It's secret.
Oh, do we not get Oh, okay. They're handed out.
You can't use
later.
yours yet. You can't use yours yet.
No, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's why you can't use it yet.
Oh, okay.
Haven't unlocked it yet.
Like, you missed me when you were going down the super super power list. I didn't get one.
Can I have
Can I have one?
Can I have a super power, please?
I would like a super secret power too.
Oh right, we need to pretend that we don't know these things. Right. I would like a secret power too. Please.
Cool. Nifty. Let's fly to the inside of the castle where Ryan is hiding in the weeds outside. Oh, sorry, there's no weeds. What am I talking about? This is a fucking castle. Hiding outside in the bushes, the well-manicured
a well-shapen bush. Sorry. No, not. Stop it. Stop it.
You did this.
That's what it's called.
A
That's what it's
well-shapen
called.
bush.
It's well groomed.
Yeah.
Manscaped? I mean, landscaped?
Look,
Yep, that's the one.
that's the one.
Okay. And you peek into the infirmary, and you see a familiar, handsome face. It's Raf, who was the only cleric you ever had access to, who you never utilized well.
We forgot to steal.
You
Yeah.
forgot to steal. In the
That
moment of
guy.
crisis.
That guy. We meant to steal him though. Like that was our intention.
He has,
we were gonna steal.
He has short brown hair. He's got like a little, like a well trimmed, dark beard, and he looks very worried. Like you can see that he's kind of anxiously looking at the door, like he's expecting injured parties to come in. Yeah,
Is he alone?
he is for the moment.
Okay, I'm going in.
Okay, what do you do? Like, do you like break the window? Do you like open it and like do a front roll? Like, tell us how you get in here. It's not going to be hard. Just describe it.
Front roll. No. That no.
Robotic, aren't you?
Right. Yes. Quite. No. I'm gonna try and like sneak in. I'd like to be able to get in, make it to the door, lock the door, and then draw my rapier.
Okay.
Not that I'm expecting him to like jump up and try and stop me, like, but just to be safe.
Okay, let's do a stealth roll.
I'm gonna have to apologize for this later.
Probably. But you know what? Literally everything that you guys do requires apologies.
It requires apologies. 10?
10. Let's find out. Nope. He hears you as you open the door, and he turns around, stepping back and kind of reaching out for something. All he finds is a scalpel. It's kind of cute. And then he sees who it is, and he lowers his hand immediately, and he says, "Ryan? Oh my god!" And he runs over, and he just envelops you in a hug.
It's like I just have like my rapier, and I'm like,
You don't have a rapier right now.
Oh no, I don't, do I? Shit.
All you
I have
is
daggers,
Atlas's
though.
face.
Do I have a dagger?
Yeah, you can have a dagger.
Do I have one? Surely I stuffed one somewhere secret, right?
The rule of girls' clothing is we may not have pockets, but there's usually a dagger somewhere.
Somewhere. You don't want to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm going to hug him back.
He squeezes you extra hard. You can feel that he's shaking a little bit from nerves. He pulls back and he says, "What's happening? Do you know what's going on? Where have you been?"
Right. Okay. There's not a lot of time, and I'm going to be very honest here. We've come with an army. We're going to kill the Empress and the Emperor, and then hopefully... Right, okay, sorry, let me start again. No, that was all true. That was all accurate. I'm sorry that this is coming off really violent. That wasn't the plan. But but I need you.
Says literally every D&D party that's ever existed. I'm sorry this is coming off
violent. But I don't know if you know about where they take the magic and what they do to people, and we're trying to make things better. So if you could come with me...
Sorry, what? With the thing with the magic?
Yeah, that's why they have all the magical servants, and they suck their magic out and give it to the people that don't have magic. Right?
Wow, he rolled a 20, and how quickly he follows this. So
thank God.
Thankfully,
I do not have time to explain this.
He's like, so Emperor Cade has been taking the energy from magical creatures and using it to power his own machines.
Yes, exactly.
How long have you known about this? Why haven't you told anyone?
We left. We we ran. There wasn't enough time. By the time Atlas found out what we were planning, and then he locked me up, and then I had to get out, and we tried to get to you first, but so then we went back to Lunaris. That's a whole other story.
You went to Lunaris?
Yes. Got an army, marched the army back.
How did you get an army in Lunaris?
Do you know? Right. So my
Another
original
goes off.
Oh fuck. Okay. Right. That is where I was born before I came here, and my aunt is the queen, and my name was Verity, and now it's Ryan, and we have to go. I need Atlas. I need him as bait.
What? What do you mean as bait?
Right. So if I can maybe threaten Atlas, hopefully just threaten him, not actually trying to hurt him, right? If I could do that to get his mother to surrender, then nobody has to get hurt. But he's the only thing that she might stop and listen to. And he listens to you, so here I am.
So, he's still reeling, but again, handling this pretty well. He says, so you want me to convince Atlas that we need to stop his parents?
Surrender would be ideal. We don't want to have to hurt anybody. It's not... I mean, we will.
I mean, whatever's going on out there, it's going to have everyone pretty distracted. I don't think it's a great time to have a conversation about it.
Which is why, with you could get this done quickly.
What do you mean I can get this done?
He listens to you. If you explain it, then if not, then I will... Then I'll have to take you and threaten him with you, and then use him for his mother. Look, it's not something that I want to do. I'm not planning on hurting anybody,
You
but...
tell people you're planning to kidnap that you're going to kidnap them and use them?
Well, no, but I don't do this very often. This is my first and hopefully last castle siege, so if we could speed this up.
Look, I mean, with everything that's going on, there's a good chance he's going to go into the city. We may not even have a chance to speak to him.
Which is why we need to go now. Now.
He starts to go towards the door, and then he hesitates and turns back towards you with a firm expression and says, you have to promise me you won't hurt him.
I don't want to.
That's not good enough. Promise me.
I won't hurt him.
Are you lying?
I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try to be telling the truth.
So is that a deception then?
No, it's the truth for now. It is the truth for now. I'm going to go through this with every intention of keeping that promise.
Okay. He looks at your expression for a long moment and seems to decide that he believes you. He goes to his little room, which is off to the side, and pulls out a cloak and hands it to you and says, here, best not to be seen by any of the guards. Come on. And he grabs your hand and pulls you out into plain sight as chaos fills the room.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Nope, that wasn't bad. That was
That could
better
have
than
gone a lot worse.
That could have gone a lot worse.
All right. Our last round. Now it's time for the final big push of all of your plans. Let's see how they all come together and then depending on how each of you did in your individual scenes, those will total up to a certain number of points that will make this easier or harder. Hooray!
Nice.
And by this, I mean when you actually have to fight the Emperor and Empress, who might be a higher level than you. Maybe.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ariana, you're off to the dockyards.
sure
Can you
am.
describe the dockyards at all?
It's docky and yardy.
How long is it? About a yard?
Yeah, it's about a yard.
I don't know what a yard is.
A yard?
It's like 16 meters. I don't know.
It's like
It's less. I know it's small, but we were all raised in the Canadian education system, so I don't think any of us
Yeah,
know
I
what a yard
know.
is.
a yard is 0.914 of a meter.
0.914?
So it's almost
Like
a
a
meter.
yardstick. A yardstick.
So a yard is a meter.
Practically, yeah, it's
Okay.
about 3 feet.
It's bigger than that then.
I should hope so, because that would be a very small dockyard.
Let's see how full the dockyard is today.
Okay.
It is stocked to hell. There are so
All
many
right.
things here.
So many things. Can I discern if there's people around on the docks?
There are a few workers who seem to be kind of protecting things, but they seem mostly like almost like guard dock workers. They're not
Okay.
captains and such. There are probably
Okay.
people on the boats sleeping.
Okay.
Like, technically
Okay.
boats are homes, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to go to Tiff and say, okay, let's not go for the boats. I think we go for the docks,
Okay.
like the planks.
planks. You want to walk the plank.
Well, no, I want to set them on fire.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. I got okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, let's just start from one end and go every 5 yards or so and just big boom.
As you begin to walk, Tiff suddenly like pats your shoulder really excitedly and says, "Wait! I have an idea.
Well, yeah. What?
What if? You can tell this is like clearly something she's wanted to do for a long time. What if
Okay,
we
yeah, what?
steal a boat and we light
Okay.
that boat on fire, and then we drive the boat into the other boats? It's like the whole boat is a Molotov. It's like what we did before. It's just the natural extension of a Molotov.
Yeah.
Turn the boat into a Molotov.
Yeah. Can we drive it into the dock
Yeah.
instead of
yeah, definitely.
like there was this I'm trying to write this story called like the bus that couldn't slow down, and this would be like that but on a boat.
That's exactly what it would be. I don't know what a bus
Yeah.
is, but I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a Kenku that stars in it.
A Kenku
And he's-
stars in it.
Yeah, like Kenku Reeves.
Oh,
Stars in the
man.
bus that couldn't slow down.
Oh, I would give you XP for that, but oh boy, what a good day! All right, so
What a good
so
day.
you agree with Tip's plan?
Yes, and I think only because Tiff was the one that suggested it.
Because it's crazy.
Yes.
Good
If it
old
were
Tiff.
any other person, I would have been like, that's too crazy. But I'm like, no, she's got this.
All right, let's what kind of boat are you looking for? What's the ideal Molotov boat?
I think we're gonna
the USS
I wanna-
Fireball.
yeah, essentially I want like the USS Fireball. If I could find that.
Okay.
Um
Do you
yeah.
want like a little ship? Do you want like a what do you call it? The sleepy ships? Do you want like a
like a big boy.
big boy?
A big boy.
All right, let's see if we can find you a big boy.
All right.
You found a good big boy.
All right.
He's also
All right.
well well situated for you to get some speed, and then so you can kind of take him out, bring him around, and then just smash.
Yeah.
For Play-Doh Comic, it's like the drawing, smash.
Yeah.
Smash.
A smash.
That's
That's
gonna
right.
There's probably people here, so depending on how you want to deal with them.
Like people on the boat?
Yeah, like who were sleeping here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to cause a disturbance.
Okay.
Can I do like a quick stealthy investigation to see if I can figure out where most people on this boat are?
Ooh, a stealthy investigation. I like it. Yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay, is that one rule or two?
We'll
like
just say it's
stealth?
investigation's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna say they're all asleep.
Okay. Investigation?
Yep.
That's a 24.
Oh. There are 5 people on this ship. They are all sleeping in their hammocks on the second deck.
Okay.
Yeah. You got the name of the ship.
Okay.
It doesn't have like a personalized name. Like it's not like the Delilah or something. It's like effectively like Her Majesty.
Phantom of the
Ship
Aqua?
7.
Okay. I'm going to grab Tiff
Mhm.
and be like, okay, stay behind me. And when I tell you, I want you to make the craziest sound you can think of. Just like go balls to the wall insane.
Should I be trying to drive them insane?
Oh, straight up.
Like actually insane? Like Eldritch
Oh.
Horror style?
Whatever comes to your mind.
Okay,
Whatever.
okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to creep down, and I want to get in an area that I can shoot like this cone in 30 feet and encompass all 5 people that are sleeping.
Easy peasy. They're sleeping.
And I am going to just like signal to Tiff,
Mhm.
and the moment she does that, I'm going to cast Fear.
Okay. So Tiff decides, with her 3, that the most terrifying thing in the world is the concept of dying alone. So she just
Okay.
starts this horrible wail, like almost like a banshee cry.
Okay? That's what I was hoping for.
From the corner.
Yeah.
So she's trying to get that essence across. It's not very good.
Yeah, and then I fear them. So I take a white feather
Mhm.
and blow on it for them to roll a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw, eh? They all fail. No one rolled higher than a 10.
Awesome.
They roll out of their beds, terrified, and like just begin shoving and pushing, trying to get as far away from Tiff as they can.
Yeah,
she's getting really into it. She's like, "Woo!" and she's like coming up behind them.
Yeah, and then I'm going to like move around so that they are frightened off the boat.
Okay. Cool. You and Tiff, with your sisterly teamwork, managed to terrify these 5 soldiers until they are running and screaming off the boat, and then they suddenly realize that there are fires burning elsewhere, it's pretty much chaos. The added benefit for you, because I think your goal was not to kill a lot of people, is that because they are now screaming and freaking out, other people are waking up, so they will probably see this plan and probably not die. So that's
okay. Good.
Right?
That is a huge added perk. That's exactly what I wanted.
All right.
Yeah, so then I think we just continue with our plan of stealing this boat and driving it out into the sea.
Cool. Do you know how to sail a boat?
No idea.
Do you want to try?
Sure.
Great. Let's do... I'm gonna say history, just to be like, this is something
Okay,
you need to be
okay.
taught.
Okay, yeah, I can do
You're
history. I can do
smart.
history.
You can figure out some of this stuff.
That's a 10.
Did you roll well?
No, I rolled a 2. I just have a really high modifier in history.
In my defense, I did really well. Cool. So as you try to pull the ship away from the dock, you slam into the end of it, and you sort of like realize you didn't untie the boat. But that's okay, because it's got magic in it that makes it go fast, because of course the Emperor and the Empress use magic to make their ships faster, because they're assholes like that. And you basically end up trailing this chunk of the dock and like the ties
Yep.
behind you as
Pretty
you
legit.
pick up speed. Just for full like transparency here, if this was like a car runaway thing, like Tiff would be like chugging alcohol and like spitting it into the exhaust, like the thing, so it goes extra fast. Like that's her energy right now. Like she's on the front and she's screaming. She's doing like if Titanic was horrible and terrifying.
Yeah.
This is basically like nautical Mad Max right now.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You swing the boat around. Tiff begins to plant the bombs. Do you want to use all the ones you have left, or are you going to hold on to some?
I think I'll hold on to some. I think I'll hold on to, like, how many do we have left? I'm guessing like.
So you need to use all the ones you have to get this lit at all, and then each of you has 3 emergency bombs.
Right. Okay.
Use any of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Cool. You start circling. There's a slow circle, and then you even out, and you start coming back towards the boats. You see heads popping out of ships. Tiff has already started lighting things on fire. Like, she started with the mast. So now there's this, like, in the middle of the night sky, there's this, like, burning ship coming. Ellie, this is definitely going to help your troops, because this is pretty crazy. And also happening by the water. Yeah, and you sail at it full force. You realize maybe a bit too late, like once you've got like the course.
Oh yeah, I've got a plan. I'm just like, as we're heading towards. No, well, that's the thing. As we're heading towards the dock, I'm gonna just look at Tiff and be like, "What's our exit?"
We jump really far.
Okay.
Water doesn't burn, sis.
Yeah, but the momentum of us going.
She drags you towards the back of the boat, and then turns around. She picks up one of her fireball spells, and she just like whips it at the front of the ship. As it explodes, she turns around and she does like a swimmer's dive up the back of the ship. She rolls a 1. So she, like, body slams, like...
Oh, no.
It's called swimming, sis. Slam!
What an icon.
Okay.
Tiff is 100% living her best life every single minute.
She really is. Yeah.
Tired to be.
I think I'm gonna take a couple steps back and then just hoof it and jump.
Okay.
And I want to time it so that I'm in the air as the ship like explodes, kind of an idea.
Of course. We got time as well.
Yeah.
For the drama.
Yeah.
For the lights.
I do.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics, maybe?
I'll go acrobatics because, as I mentioned before, my athletics is not good.
All right, do a backflip.
Oh, this is going to be like a. Okay. That's an 18.
That's pretty good. All right, you dive into the water as the ship begins to go. You manage to duck the bit of dock that it's trailing behind it, and you look up through the water as you see the explosion spread as it hits the next dock, and the next dock, and the next dock, as your fireball ship does its full damage. There is screaming. When you break up through the water, there's like bits of like burning wood. Tiff is just like groaning, like on her back, just like ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of fire.
Yeah.
All right, you did it. You burned everything.
I did it, guys.
If I was like a girl guide like leader, I would give you like a burning badge.
Yeah.
Or maybe a Pokemon gym leader?
Yeah. Either one. Yeah, he can be what's his face, Blaze or whatever his name was.
There you go. I'm not quizzing.
Yeah.
All right. You guys swim to the docks. You have completed your mission. Next step is get into the castle so you can hopefully help your friends deal with the Emperor and Empress.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Tiff and say, okay, Tiff, I think it might be good if you try to find Mom and Dad and get them out. And I'll try to help my friends.
Right.
You can take our rock friend.
Yeah.
Who I really hope didn't follow us onto that boat.
No, he's been watching from the other side, being like, "Wow."
Thank you.
2 rocks up. Tiff says, "Okay, you think they're being held in the castle somewhere?"
I can only assume so.
Okay, I'll see what I can do, what I can find. I think I know a couple illusion spells that should be able to get me, I don't know, far enough in that they stop asking questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything. And then get out. Like, any way you can, just get out.
Are you gonna be okay?
I should be.
She, like, grabs you and gives you a super, super tight embrace. And she says, "Don't get yourself killed, okay? If it's too hard, if they're gonna do something, okay? Just leave. We can always come back, right?"
Well, yeah, same to you.
Yeah, but I'm not facing off against the big bads.
Yeah. I want to make sure that Mom and Dad are safe. I don't want to lose another set of parents.
She wraps her arms around you again and gives you a tight squeeze, and she says, "Don't you disappear before I meet my new sisters."
I wouldn't.
She kisses
course
you on
not.
the forehead. And she runs off.
All right. I start making my way towards the castle.
Okay. You did it. 1 part complete. Now, back to Elly. Your troops have arrived at the side of the castle. You are now close enough that the archers are having a hard time shooting you. Now they are dropping stuff on you.
Good shit.
The nice thing is that you no longer have to worry about keeping the fog spell up. And now that the mages are in one place, they've made the ice here really, really stable and strong. And there's actually even some ground that you guys can stand on right on the edge. So that stuff is all good. Now it's just a matter of breaching the wall.
Great.
To get the main force inside.
Yeah. Well, I assume maybe the mages can, so like a wind wall or something to kind of knock anything that's falling away from us.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna send the Pegasus to kind of drive them away so we can start our climb.
Okay. So you kind of had a loose plan that you were going to stick some of the smaller members of your army on top of the Pegasi and send them all up. Do you do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Nicholas, who has been coming along and is looking actually fairly sweaty, suggests, as you were telling people to mount up, that you get some archers as well. So they do a bit of shuffling of equipment, and when the Pegasi rise up, they have a series of archers hanging off them who begin to clear the wall.
Nice. Nice.
So they're doing pretty well with that. What are you going to do to actually are you just going to try to climb the wall? Are you going to try to use some of your bombs? There is that sewer grate nearby if you want to try to make a big old hole.
Yeah, why not?
You like holes, right? I'm sorry.
Why, yes, I do. Thanks for remembering. Yeah, I will, I'll put... How thick are the walls?
They're pretty thick. This is like a military... Like, they're an expansionist empire. They built some thick walls.
Okay. I'm gonna put 2 of the bombs in there.
Do you want to climb in through the sewer grate and try to use that to get kind of under?
Yeah, because the sewer grate... It leads out onto the grounds and everything,
it's like
right?
one of these round guys that you can, like, walk through and then, Yeah.
Yeah. I want to try and destabilize the wall.
Okay. Let's get some kind of, I guess, athletics check to try to pull that grate off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
Just to get a leg up. So you said strength or athletics?
You know what? You have 2 options. You can either athletics this, like, by, like, yanking on it. You could try to, like, figure out how to open it properly, or you can just smash on it. Just give it a big old smash. You could use your ice hand to, like, freeze it and then just smash the bitch.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Ellie style.
That's the money. That's it. So what do I need to roll for that?
If you're attacking it, let's just do an attack.
You straight up attack. Okay.
You're gonna hit it, so you can just do some damage. Let's just see how much damage you can do on your first hit. Like, let's see how long it takes Ellie to do this.
Okay.
I feel like it's like 1 hit.
Yeah. 13, 14, 15, 18, 19. 19 damage.
Cool. You slam your great axe into one of the rivets holding this on, and it, like, half pops off.
We'll go again.
Yank it, smash it.
We guns to smash.
Smash again.
Okay. 15, 16, 17. 18.
Cool. The tunnel gate falls off, and as you touch the edge of the, I guess it's just the sewer, right? The ice from your hand spreads down it and actually freezes the sewage at the bottom solid. It's like when you turn this on, you don't know how to turn it off.
Cool.
Got a bit of a Midas hand. Just be careful. Don't touch anyone you like.
Okay. I'm gonna re-glove as soon as I'm through, and then I'm gonna place the charges.
Okay. How many charges do you put?
Just 2, because I've only got 3, and I want to
save 1. All right. 2 big bombs. Put them in place. All right. Nicholas sees you come out, and he's gonna do his own little assist, which is gonna work quite well. And the bombs will go off.
What's the bombs?
Do you want to roll to see how well the bombs do?
Oh, I would love to!
Make sure you have a good bomb dice.
That's 16d6. Give me 1 moment.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Make sure you give us a good, like...
Give you some ASMR.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I love about playing a ranger. Like, you get so many dice.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's so good when you get too many and you can't hold them all and you're like, nut babies.
I know, I'm like, my hands aren't big enough for this, oh no.
It's the best problem to have.
This is the best problem. Okay. That is... Oh, 1 more. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let's see your...
Oh no, my brain is not good with the math. Okay.
Oh no, we made a mistake. We made Sarah do math.
Why would you do this to me? I know, it's okay. 2. Fuck off. What's that? 41. So it's 62 points of damage.
Beautiful. All right. As it goes off, Nicholas basically harnesses it, and what he's done is put a shield around the sides so that it's only going up.
Nice.
And a giant crack shoots up one of the walls, straight to the top. Probably a couple guards fall off the top. Only one falls. He's like, ah!
Wilhelm scream?
Yeah, he's Chekhov's guard. He was only there because someone, or maybe he's like, the cat in the box.
Schrodinger.
Oh. Schrodinger's guard. He's only there when you look.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. It is cracked.
Oh!
It is beginning to shift. So it's like the two walls were connected, but now they're starting to crumble, starting to come apart. Unfortunately, this is also meaning that there is more stuff falling at you guys.
I'm going to get everyone to back up, and then I'm going to tell the mages to focus their wind walls to, like, push.
Oh, I like it. Okay. Everybody backs up to the far part where the ice is, and Elly orders the wind walls all at once. Every wizard who has the ability left is going to do this. Do you want to have, like... Oh, you know what? Karis is going to do this. This is Karis's thing. Karis is one of our generals. He's an Eladrin, and he is all about doing some damage and being the first one in the door. Him and his troops run up to the wall, and they just, like, put their shields against it and just start pushing. But it has an emotional effect. Like, everyone's clearly motivated by this.
Oh, I'm loving that.
They're all screaming, they're having a great time. And the wall begins to fall. In slow motion, toppling down. And then all at once, there is a deafening boom as an opening appears in the side of the castle wall, through which you can march and destroy Caraquette.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Everyone cheers. There's like, everyone's just like, fuck yes!
Yeah!
Kill them!
Forward!
The Pegasus start rearing, even though they're flying and they don't really use the ground, but they're excited.
I'm glad they're excited.
They're talking in Celestial. They're like, yeah, this rocks.
Fuck those rocks.
I guess you speak Sylvan, so you can pick up the few they're speaking in Sylvan.
Cool, okay.
Right. Cool. And then I imagine Elly decides to lead them on. What do you say?
Oh yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there like swimwear, baby.
Like swimwear. Okay. Elly and Ben are at the front of the group. They raise their weapons, and everyone charges inside. Now that everyone has begun cutting down the guards on the inside, who were clearly not expecting and are fighting on many different fronts now, you cut down a few guards, and time for you to make your way upstairs to where you need to do your big boy fight. Ben grabs your arm before you go. He gives you a pointed look. He's sweaty, he's got some blood on him.
Oh, that's so hot!
Do you say anything to him?
Yes, Benjamin. Yes.
I'll kiss his dumb face.
Alright, you grab him, give him a kiss. He smiles and says, hurry back. And then he turns back and begins cutting down some more of his former friends. This time he's not upset about it, though.
Well, that's good.
Let's just hope he doesn't see anyone he knows. They're new guards. It's fine. I don't know these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and Elly makes her way towards the Emperor and Empress's rooms. Our final setup scene. Ryan, you and Raf are making your way through the palace. and you hear the loudest explosion of falling rubble and rocks. Some of the windows, like, break.
That's good. They're in. Let's go.
Raf still looks terrified, but he keeps bringing you ahead. And as you are arriving at the very familiar rooms that you used to share with Atlas, you almost bump into him as he comes out of his room. He is wearing his full regal armor. He is golden and shining and majestic, and he looks like every painting that has ever been done of him.
I'm going to shove him. I'm going to shove him back in that room.
Sure. Let's see if you can shove Atlas.
Shove him?
Go for it. No, do it, please. I would love for you to push him.
No, like a running, like a two-handed, like.
I mean, he's gonna see you. He's
like you're trying to push a bus. Oh, come on. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. What is this? This is strength, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not. It's gonna be like a.
It's be like Karis in the whole wall. This is not working, man.
Like feet scraping out with the.
Atlas's arms are as thick as your waist. It's not.
I could still roll a natural 20. It could happen. Could happen.
Did
It's
you?
a 14. No, it's a 14 though.
Cool. He rolled a 17 without his bonus. So he does not immediately stop when you push him, and indeed you do slide back a couple squares as he's walking, as if you're not there. But he stops when he sees Raf, and he says, "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in hiding. Who?" And then he recognizes
He's just like, who's pushing me? I'm back in the room. Raf, get Raf in. Shove him in?
Cool. Raf grabs Atlas's arm and tugs him back into the room. He seems a little bit shocked. He's not used to them touching in public either, so he's a little surprised. But yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna.
Door.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm gonna stand in front of it.
Let's hear it.
Oh man.
Hey, you picked the charisma path, all right?
I know, but I'm not good. I'm not good at that. Yeah, sounded really great. Okay. Right. So, here's the plan. Nobody's panicking, okay? Everything is going to be fine, but the Lunaris army is here. We're taking out the castle, and you, well, me and some other people. Yes. Right. We need you to convince your mother and father to surrender.
He pushes Raf behind him and draws his weapon. Raf is trying to stop him, but he's not really listening at the moment. He says, "You kidnapped my brother, and now you're attacking my country, and you expect me to just stand down?"
Okay. Can I, okay. Can I, ready burning hands so that my hands are burning, but not actually cast it yet? Is that a thing?
You can, Arcana to give yourself, the flavor without the...
Well, I have cantrip control flames, so I should be able to...
Yeah, so you can do that. That's fine.
Without... But I want it to look menacing. Very much menacing fire.
That's an intimidation roll.
I can do that. That I can do.
Atlas.
Why do you say it like that?
Because he's the crown prince. He's the golden boy. This is his jam.
He's about to be the crispy boy if he keeps this up.
Ooh.
Okay.
Words.
16?
Okay.
I know.
He rolled
That
a
dice.
17 again. He's doing great today. He's having a great day. He's ready to go kill some of your friends. And so what was your ask? You're trying to threaten him.
Yes. Unsuccessfully.
He takes a step back, and for a second you think maybe you freaked him out a bit, and then it's clear he's just doing it so he can raise his blade enough to hold it near your throat. He says, "Where is my brother?"
You honestly think I kidnapped him?
I think you
Me?
coerced him. You manipulated his mind.
I did no such thing.
He was never like he was when he was with you and your friends, drinking and talking and being happy.
That's... Okay.
He looks like a little embarrassed by that last one, but he keeps his blade up.
Arsen was part of this plan. He was feeding information to the rebels. That's how we were able to get in here.
You expect me to believe my own brother betrayed us?
Yes, Atlas, what you're doing here is wrong. You have to see that. You can't take people and use their magic because you don't have any. That's not right. You can't own people. You can't keep slaves. And you certainly can't keep slaves to then use them as fuel for whatever your father does.
I don't use magic.
Where do you think your father's magic comes from?
Look, I'm not saying I like it, but I'm not in charge, okay? One day things will change.
Yes, today.
No, not like this. All these people you've killed.
Exactly like this. It's a sacrifice. And if you're talking about how many people we've killed, you need to look at your mother and your father. Don't put this on us. We're trying to fix what they ruined.
You're here to kill my family. What do you expect me to say?
We're here to ask them to surrender.
You think my mother's going to surrender? You know she
Then
won't.
she will if you ask her to.
So your plan is for me to tell my mother that she should surrender to what? To Lunaris? Do you think they'll treat her well? I know Andrea. I've met Andrea, and she is not better.
Andrea's not leading this.
Oh, really?
This is not.
I saw the troops wearing her colors. Are you
Yes.
going to be in charge? Is this a grab for power for you then?
No, I don't want Caraquette. No. Look, we just want your mom and dad to step down. That's it.
And who do you want in their place?
It might be Arsen. He's good at this.
If you want Arsen to take the throne, you know what that means. You want me
What?
dead.
You don't have to die either. You just have to surrender.
Do you know how rules of ascent work? Even if you're successful at killing my mother, it falls to me next.
You will give it up. You and Raf will go
Give
off,
it up.
live your own life, and Arsen will take it over.
I have spent my life preparing for this. Arsen is more interested in drinking and sleeping around. He's not fit to be a king.
You're wrong.
How would you know?
It's not important. Look, I promised that I wouldn't hurt you. But if you don't do this, then I will have to hurt Raf.
All right, is that intimidation?
Yes.
We'll roll it.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm just
I think we're real lucky that we did these scenes in this order so that your friends can show up.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Just give a little note if you want one of them to come and help. Just a little. They're nearby. So, do you ever play those old school games when you can call like the special attack button?
Okay, I rolled a 19.
Okay.
And my bonus to intimidation is 11.
So you rolled a 40?
30?
30?
No.
I
20?
know math.
30.
30.
30.
You rolled a 30 to tell the crown prince who has a blade at your throat that if he doesn't step down from his throne, you will kill his boyfriend.
I didn't say I would kill him.
You heard
I did
him.
not say that. Motivationally speaking, yes.
Okay. You see the look on.
Can I add one more thing?
Yes.
I just want to remind him, you owe me.
You owe me your country.
No, I don't want the fucking country.
Someone has to take it. Anyways, you want your boyfriend to take it, all right? That. Anyways, Raf, you see the look on his face as he realizes that he never actually asked you not to hurt him, and he looks white. Like he looks like sick to his stomach at the idea that like he was worried about Atlas and that you would hurt him. He's clearly very hurt. Yeah. Atlas gets a look on his face that has no pity, no mercy. And he says, "You'll have to kill me if you want to get to him." To any of them.
I don't want to kill him. I want to kill him.
You didn't give him a good deal, man.
There is no good deal. There is no good deal to give.
You didn't try to compromise. You just told him he's gonna step down.
What, there is no compromise between you stepping down. You don't half step down. You don't partially step down.
Roll for initiative.
Right.
Oh wait, you don't have a weapon.
That's okay. I got magic.
Oh wait, no. Let's say you grab a sword from somebody. Let's say you can grab something from somebody.
I mean, I'm hoping that my magic. Well, I actually don't.
Fine, let's use magic. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's do it then.
What'd you roll?
Sorry, is this for initiative?
Yep.
Oh, 8.
Total?
Yeah.
Cool. He goes first. He rolled an 8. Cool. He definitely hits you with an 18.
Okay.
For his bonus.
Yeah.
And he hits you for... What has he got here? 14 points of damage.
Okay.
He cuts into your arm, and once he's done it, he takes a step back as if he was trying to like prove a point, like don't try it. But you can fight back. It's your turn.
I'm going to lose. I can't. Okay. All right.
He also has a healer.
Yeah. Well, I have a healing potion.
Yeah, you've won. You're right.
That's sort of like
party members. Don't forget about that button. Your turn.
The screaming. Ellie!
I did a boo-boo. Did you guys know Atlas is good with a blade? And Ellie's like, you watched us train every day, dude.
No, of course I know that. Of course I know that. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, don't panic.
As the Hitchhiker's Guide once said.
Exactly. Don't panic. Everything is going to be fine. Okay, I gotta talk to him. Okay, I'm not going to move forward. Okay, I'm going to keep the fire burning.
Draw near.
Yeah, okay, but I'm not going to take a step forward.
Okay.
Let's try something else. Stabbing him?
They could be just aggressively serving him cookies. Take some cookies!
Eat this. Oh man. Okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna go back to the guilt route. Let's try that. Threatening wasn't work. Let's round back again.
All right.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. Right. Okay. Sort of putting my hands up, but not like just a like a whoa. Okay.
Okay.
That's like, what if you get cut in the arm for 14 points of damage? That's like your whole arm is off.
You're bleeding a lot.
You're bleeding a lot.
You're bleeding a lot.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ouch. Right. Look. We need to be able to talk about this. I kept your secret. You need to be able to hear me out. You need to be able to see what's going on is wrong. You know that.
I didn't say I didn't, but I'm also not threatening people's lives. People I claim to care about.
I don't want to hurt anybody. Look, this has to be done. Andrea has Arsen, and if I don't finish this, then I don't know what she'll do. So just, I don't want to have to hurt Raf. I don't want to have to hurt you. I don't even want to have to hurt your mum and dad. I just want them to stop. And if I don't stop them, then I don't know what Andrea will do to Arsen, and I love him.
So what, you're gonna serve her up Caraquette on a silver platter to save one person's life?
One person? No, Atlas, this is everybody that they've hurt. The entire tribe, at least family, that they slaughtered. This is not one person. This expansionism, how many wars, how many people died?
I'm not giving this castle up to Andrea. I don't trust her any more than I trust.
We're not giving it to Andrea. That's not the plan. I don't know what that part of the plan is. Arsen was supposed to come. He didn't turn up. I don't know. He's there. So once we get this part done, then I can bargain for him, and then we'll work that out afterwards. But this is the first part.
That's not
you
how
want to have
leadership works. You don't negotiate later who's going to be in charge. It's a pretty crucial part of a takeover.
I was already, I know that, right? But I was already gone by the time she sent the letter. I didn't know she was going to take him. I didn't expect her to use him against me. I didn't have that part of the plan figured out. This was supposed to be it. So
what? You're putting your terrible plan on me as my responsibility? I'm not doing that.
No, not doing that. not doing that. This part of the plan isn't bad. This is a good thing. This will save thousands of lives. How many wars your parents will start before they die and then pass the throne on. Look, if they can just surrender, then they don't have to die. Then
let's say my mother surrenders. What do you do with her? What do you do with my mother, the Inquisitor, the Conqueror? You gonna put her
exile?
in jail? Give her a trial?
That would be fair.
And who's gonna oversee that trial? Someone neutral?
A jury of her peers.
Oh, her peers. Andrea, maybe?
No. Why should you keep bringing my aunt into this? Look, she's not...
Because
Okay.
she's clearly put nonsense into your head.
This is not... Okay, all right. Look, if we don't get to your mum and dad, Elly and Ariana and the rest of the Lunaris troops will get to them and then just kill them. So if we don't even try, then this whole conversation is pointless anyway. So if we could just try it.
Try what?
Try to get them to see reason. Surrender.
They're not going to surrender everything that they've built.
Then we're supposed to just...
It's my mother's legacy. It's her life's work.
Her life's work is murder. It's carnage. That's not life's work. It's
not how she sees it.
Well, she sees it wrong, and you must see that too.
If everyone is united, there will be no more need for war.
What is your suggestion then?
Are you going to... let's do a persuasion. Oh, no, insight.
Insight.
He knows, but he doesn't want to say it.
12.
If his parents have to die, he thinks he should be king. You can see it in his demeanor. You can see it in the way that he circles around the questions. He spent his life preparing for this.
Right. You want to be king. Okay. Arsen doesn't want to rule. He doesn't want that. I know Andrea wants Caraquette, but then how do we keep him safe while keeping you on the throne and not giving her what she wants? Even if we take all of us together, if we can get your parents to surrender, or if they happen to die, and then you become king, what's to say that we're going to take our troops and then we're going to march them back towards Lunaris and then kill off my aunt, who will then definitely kill your brother.
There's a reason this war was at a stalemate. Because this is what it would always come down to. You have to know this isn't going to end with everyone getting what they want.
Right. Okay. What if for the time being I could lie to my aunt, tell her that I'm giving her what she wants? Can we bring her this way and kill her in between? And then she'll be dead. We can get Arsen before that. She thinks she's getting what she wants. Hopefully she won't go back on her bargain, and then Arsen will be safe. You can have Caraquette.
And then who runs Lunaris and Solaris?
an advisor until I have children. I don't know. Somebody.
It goes through your mind that her advisors include Nicholas.
Yeah.
who maybe did a whole bunch of gaslighting to Penny back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. The lesser of two evils. I don't know. They're both pretty shitty. They're both pretty shitty. They're both pretty fucking shitty. This is only until Verity has children. Then they will automatically be king. We'll try and do a workaround. I don't know.
Are you going to tell him that your plan is actually just put someone on the throne for a while until you pop out some babies?
Maybe more eloquently than that, but
you basically get that across, like, awkwardly and uncomfortably? I won't raise a blade against my mother. I can't.
Again, we don't want it to get to that. If you can convince her to surrender, did you not hear one of the walls has fallen? There's Pegasus, Ellie's out there with troops, there's mages, the city's burning. But we should at least try, right?
I think we should cut there for tonight as Ariana and Elly appear in the doorway to see the chaos of this scene. Raf, nervous and shaking behind Atlas, who has his blade still half raised. Ryan has a long cut down the side of her arm that is dripping onto the beautiful floors. And yeah.
And everything is fine. Yep.
I'm ready to blow something up.
And that's what happens for the moment.
All right.
So next game, we'll figure out whether or not we'll find out rather, whether or not Atlas will go with you to talk to his mother. And then the three of you will have to try to get through whatever defenses they have created and kill the Emperor and Empress to seize power. Yay, seizing power!
Oh,
You guys did so good!
we're not dead yet.
But the good guys, we're starting a whole lot of wars.
That's
Yeah, I've come to the conclusion we are far from the good guys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the father and the daughter were actually the good guys in this campaign.
Started this. We had really good intentions. Like, right?
That's what all the bad guys think.
Right?
Take
Slavery,
right?
soul sucking, all of that kind of stuff. Like that's still bad. That's the stuff that we're trying to stop, right? Like that's why.
But you know what? The chat's
Yeah.
right
Battery.
on this. History is written by the winners, and if you win, you're the heroes.
Yeah.
You're definitely the playable characters. Let's leave it at that. So, as always, thank you all for tuning in. You can join the Darkness and Dragons community by following us on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and wherever you get your podcasts. If you want to find more of me online, you can check out The Feminist Gamer on Instagram. I'm also a regular on the XP Billionaires podcast, which airs every Friday, so check that out. Laura, where can people find you?
Dark Moon Dice on all the things.
Sarah.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, either The Odds Collector or Sarah Snowmobile. Do I post stuff? Sometimes.
You're more about breaking things down than posting stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna smash.
Michael, where can people find you?
Wow, my brain just went blank. No, notes, reviews. I have a YouTube page, review music, and Instagram, Twitter, all those good stuff.
Yeah, you got very nice pictures of all of your music collection, which which is quite fun.
Very aesthetically pleasing.
Our character art is done by Carly Art, and our music is Threshold by Poddington Bears. Thank you guys again for coming out, and have a great night.